G'day. It's been a long time since I've put anything up on YouTube with one thing and another, but there've been a few things in the paper today that have got right up my nose, or in the last couple of days, and I have a few moments to spare, so I thought I'd talk about them. As most of you know, I consider the Age to be a dreadful rag, and I always read the letters to the editor because it gives a rough idea of what some of, I guess, our electors are thinking. The letter that really set me off today, I'll read it to you. If I can find it here for a moment. Here we go. It's a letter from Alison Simpson of Glen Iris in Melbourne to The Age. And this was on Tuesday, February the 18th, 2014. She's replying to a letter by Barbara Ledbetter, who wrote a letter in a couple of days earlier. And I read the letter now from Alison Simpson. Barb Ledbetter, letters 15th of the 2nd, who is a new resident of Victoria, believes that school children should stand for adults on public transport. I pay $500 with no government assistance or handouts for each of my children to have yearly Mickey passes. They're entitled to sit where they like. Alison Simpson of Glen Iris. I just saw red when I saw this. Earlier in the day I'd read another article about a 15-year-old girl in a school who had stabbed another 15-year-old girl and caused extremely serious injury. And putting these two together, it really makes you wonder what on earth are parents doing bringing up children? How on earth a mother can say they're entitled to sit where they like? I was very savage about it. So I thought, well, I'll wait and see what The Age has got to say the next day. I expected to be wall-to-wall people complaining about it. Well, they did publish two letters, and yeah, there's a lot of things that have to be published in The Age. From Linda Skinner of Mooralbark. What a pity that part of Alison Simpson's letter addressing how much she pays for her children's Mickey passes was inadvertently omitted. Her statement, quote, "They're entitled to sit where they like," unquote, was surely missing the words, quote, "but as good citizens they've been taught to give up their seats for the elderly, disabled and pregnant." That doesn't even go far enough in my opinion. They should stand for the bloody adults. They should show some respect for the adults. However, full marks to Linda Skinner. Second letter. Alison Simpson believes she's not getting government assistance or a handout when she pays $500 for each of her children's Mickey passes. If they were adults, they'd be paying $1,400. However, the fact of the matter is that no public transport ticket or pass covers the full cost of providing the service. The state government adds another 40 to 50% above and beyond what passengers pay. Cost considerations aside, I would have thought it was just good manners for a school kid to let an adult sit. After all, what comes round goes round, by Mark Contos of Eaglemont. Well, good for you, Mark. Yes, it is good manners. What on earth are we teaching our children these days? In the long-lost era when I was a school kid and we had passes to use trams and trains, it was a requirement of issuing those passes that we would stand for all adults, not only the pregnant, the disabled and the elderly, but all adults. We could sit if there was a seat available. I'm just horrified that a mother can just encourage her children to do as they like, as they wish, without any concern for anyone else on this planet. I think, Alison Simpson, you're an absolute disgrace, and I'm just absolutely horrified by this. And I say, when you read some of the articles about the violence and so forth about amongst our children, if you like, I think a lot of it is simply due to the fact that they believe, and they've been brought up to believe, that they can do whatever they like, when they like. The total sense of entitlement that they have. So that's my rant about that for today. I'm using a different system of putting this up, and I'll be very interested to see just how it goes and how effectively it comes up on YouTube. In any case, farewell for now. You will note there's probably no music attached to this, which I normally put in a beginning and end and credits and so forth. It's not going to happen unless I can figure out how to do it on the iPad. In any case,